Bedtime talk again. How you doing? We're going to talk about a couple kinds of meditation. Um, I'll see how many I can get through in the time provided. The first one I'd like to go across, because this one's going to be real quick, is smoking the marijuana while staring at a lava lamp or any other thing that makes you go, whoa. Anyway, in one of my other videos there, thank you for 10,000 views, I was kind of hard on the marijuana smokers, yet I kind of noticed that I was so sympathetic to the alcoholic, yet all of a sudden, marijuana, yeah, you can kind of tell what my drug of choice used to be, can't you? Anyway, I'm not going to be too hard on you anymore or be all judgmental and stuff because, I understand that the only reason you're doing it is because you want to feel good. You want to be able to feel happy and relaxed, and you're unable to get that kind of effect without using something, as most people are like that. That's kind of a normal state of being. People use drugs, prescription drugs, alcohol, food. A lot of people don't know that food, carbohydrates can be an addiction also. Yeah, you can use a lot of things. Gambling, love and relationships, sex. Anyway. I'm going to call attention to something. I have two of my friends here tonight, the lava lamps. A lot of you are very familiar with watching them up close for the sleep hypnosis videos and stuff. I thought I'd give them their own spot there just for tonight. Anyway, back to, but it doesn't count as meditation because although it does adjust the structure, function, and chemistry of your brain, it doesn't do it for the better, and I think in the long run it leads to a lower state of consciousness as opposed to a higher state of consciousness. A lot of this is just coming from my observations. I've known a lot of people who are chronic marijuana smokers, and kind of makes me wonder, watching them, whether did they have the anxiety disorder first and then started smoking marijuana to help themselves deal with that? Or did they have or did their years of marijuana use give them the anxiety disorder? When they're not smoking the marijuana, they have a really bad time of that. So I'm just going to cross that off the list. It's not a meditation because it doesn't get you there. Here's the next method I'm going to go after. Is mindfulness. I've taken some classes in that and I practiced it a little bit myself. I'll tell you my experience about it, and then we'll talk about whether or not we want to do that or not. The first time I took some classes in mindfulness, I wasn't told that's what it was. And what we did is, there's a bunch of us, we would just sit and do a progressive relaxation through our whole bodies. Relax your feet, your legs, your torso, and then they get us to concentrate on our breathing. And then they tell us to clear our mind of all upsetting and distracting thoughts. And then they would read a little passage out of a book that had some good wisdom in it. And as an older adult, it was my first run-in with meditation. I'd had some stabs at it before, earlier in my life, and of course the hypnosis and the self-hypnosis was very big when I was younger. But I found it very enjoyable. While I was taking the class, I was in a retreat. You could call it like a spiritual retreat for people who drink too much. I was in rehab, I was in rehab, and they were giving us classes and that. Anyhow, I didn't talk to anyone about it, but I got this idea, well, should I walk around outside of the meditation class, now that I've learned to get my mind quiet, should I walk around outside in everyday life with my brain shut off like that, and what will happen? So I started just trying it, and I'd listen to somebody give a big long speech and not really know what they said for the most part, because I just didn't think about the whole thing, and I was practicing that. And it turns out now I know, yes, I was doing the right thing. At first I was kind of zoning out a bit, not knowing what's going on, but after a while that's when the pretty things happened and things started going, whoa, holy crap, what's this? This is wonderful. So anyway, the second time I was taking a class in mindfulness, I didn't like it at all, and I also had someone give me a book on mindfulness, and I use it now to prop up my computer screen. That's the best use for it. And this kind of mindfulness told you to call attention to the sensations progressively through your body. I had a problem with that. I have fibromyalgia, and just about anything in my body that's hooked up to a nerve feels pain. Just about all the time, I guess. Now, don't feel sorry for me about that, because I've learned how not to feel that. I've learned how to train my brain around the pain. So most of the time, I am not very bothered by it at all. But yeah, the mindfulness where I would have to feel what's going on in my head and feel what's going on in my face and feel what's going on, the pain was just way too much. It's like I've trained myself not to feel what's going on inside my body. So the type of mindfulness where they tell you to not judge, but just observe. There's a ring of light exercise where you close your eyes and go real quiet, and you imagine there's a ring of light that is coming down over your body, and as it does, you pay attention to, just calmly and in a detached manner, not judging, pay attention to each part of your body as the ring goes down. Now, I've had a lot of people tell me that it was a really awesome experience to do that. I don't know if you can find it on YouTube. I've tried to do it 3 times now, and I failed every time, because by the time I hit the teeth, the pain was too much, and I'd like snap out and go, no, you can't get me to do that, it hurts too much. So for neurologically normal people, they can go somewhere else for that. I'm not going to do it. By the way, if there is anybody requests information on how to deal with fibromyalgia, if you ask me questions, I will give you answers. I will give you your own set of videos on it if there's anybody out there who'd like to know some stuff on that, because I've learned a whole lot of stuff on how to make that livable, and I'm medication free. Anyway, so we're going to go back to the type of mindfulness meditation they taught me in my spiritual retreat. We'll call it that, okay? And maybe we could just do it for a minute or two, and you can try it out and see how you feel about it. You can skip past this part if it's too boring for you, but let's try a little bit of the type of mindfulness training I learned at the retreat, which I found enjoyable, and it got me off to a good start. Okay, so it's kind of weird to do it in front of the camera, but I'm going to try anyway. What the hell, huh? Here we go. Okay, you're going to close your eyes, relax, take a deep breath in, let it go. You're going to breathe deeply and evenly. And now you're going to relax your legs. From the knees down, relax your legs. Your feet are relaxed. Upper legs, you're going to relax them. Now your buttocks, relax that. Lower abdomen, let it go, let the tension go. Up around your waist. Just let the stomach sag. Up through your chest. You're breathing deeply and evenly. Check your shoulders, upper arms. Check your lower arms. Make sure your hands are hanging limp and relaxed. Okay, now your neck, Might want to tilt your head forward a bit. Have that relax. Up around all your cranial muscles in your head. Relax the muscles in your face and your jaw. Your jaw, let it fall, lips slightly parted. You're going to breathe deeply and evenly. Concentrate on your breathing. Maintain your relaxation. Clear your mind of all upsetting and distracting thoughts. And concentrate on your breathing. You're going to focus on your breathing. And you are not going to pay attention to your thoughts. You'll pay attention to your breathing. Now you're completely relaxed. And any time through the day, you can return to this relaxed state simply by focusing on your breathing. Now, ordinarily you do this for about 20 minutes in the morning and 20 minutes at night. You're listening to my voice, keeping your mind clear of all upsetting and distracting thoughts. This can feel boring, but that's okay. It's okay to be bored for a few minutes a day to give yourself a healthy mind, body, and spirit. Now you're going to open your eyes, feeling refreshed and energetic, and really glad and happy that you're watching Jody on YouTube. There we go. There, that's better. Okay, and that is mindfulness meditation. I'm going to move my mouse here for a minute, I hope you don't mind. But, see, I like to see what's going on over there. It's kind of a blur. And there's my mindfulness. That's what got me started. Now, after that, I moved up, I think, kind of up the consciousness scale a bit to a Taoist joyfulness meditation. This is what started to happen with the meditation thing as well. One of the benefits to it is synchronicities. As you're doing this, you'll notice this starts happening. One fun thing that's a synchronicity, you noticed it perhaps on my thank you for the 10,000 views video. I think I also did it on how to meditate for beginners. The thank you for the 10,000 views video was 14 minutes and 59 seconds long. I have no clock in front of me. I have no glasses on, and the second how much time I'm using is tiny because the screen's way behind the camera, way back there. So there's no way to me to see how long I'm talking for, yet what the thank you for 10,000 views was obviously not rehearsed, done in one take, yet I somehow instinctively knew exactly what 15 minutes was. I came pretty close on how to meditate for beginners, where I got up and as I grabbed the mouse to take a look, trying to look at the screen to see what was going on, again, it clicked down for me. I was within a minute. I was less than a minute off for the first time, and the second time I would say I was dead on to the second. Those kind of little synchronicities are a lot of fun throughout your day when I have my mind in the right state. It just seems like all the lights go my way. The elevator stops right for me. Every little thing in my day, I'm making muffins. If it's a third of a cup of vegetable oil, I can just grab the vegetable oil and without